Now let me ask y'all something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, how did I get here? And not because you gave up, but because somewhere between work, family, bills, stress, and life, your body quietly changed. Then one day somebody tags you in a picture, or you catch your reflection walking past the store window, and that's when it hits you. When did my stomach get that big? I remember talking to somebody who told me, Mo, I'm trying everything. I'm walking every day. I'm eating salads. I'm barely eating, but this belly just won't move. So I had a few questions. Like, what do you eat in the morning? They was like, usually coffee. And I'm like, so do you lift weights? They be like, no, not really. And I'm like, all right, how much protein are you eating? And I don't know. And that's when I realized something. The problem wasn't the effort. The problem was the information. For years, we've been told the answer is simple. Eat less, move more. Now, that might have worked when you was 25. But after 40, your body plays by a different set of rules. Your metabolism changes, you lose natural muscle, your recovery slows down, and your hormones shift. Yet, people keep following advice that wasn't designed for the body that they have today. So today, I'm going to walk you through 5 habits that I teach my own clients. Nothing flashy, no magic pills, no detox teas, just habits that actually work. Because around here, we make fitness make sense. So before we jump in, do me one favor. Cop this Gym and Donut hoodie, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you're serious about changing your health, type locked in the comments. I can help you. The first habit surprises a lot of people. I had a client who started every morning exactly the same way. Alarm goes off, straight to the coffee pot. No water, no breakfast, just caffeine. And by 10 o'clock, she was starving. She thought she had no willpower because she ended up grabbing donuts, chips, or whatever was sitting in the break room. But it wasn't a discipline problem. It was biology. When you wake up, your body is naturally a little dehydrated. That's normal. Now pile coffee on top of that before you actually replace those fluids, and you're adding more stress to a body that's already waking up. Here's what I want you to do instead. Before coffee, before breakfast, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water. If you like, squeeze in some lemon and add a pinch of salt for electrolytes. It's a simple habit, but it helps you start your day hydrated, supports digestion, and can even help reduce those false hunger signals that are really just dehydration. I drink bottled water per day when I wake up, and I feel perfectly fine. And that's a better way to start your morning. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake I see after 40. Protein. I hear people tell me all the time, Mo, I barely eat. And then I ask them what they actually ate. A muffin, which is about 500 to 600 calories. A sandwich, which is about 500 to 600 calories. Some crackers, which is about 200 to 300 calories. Pizza for dinner, 800 to 900 calories. But what they really mean is they didn't eat much food that actually nourishes their body. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle if we don't give our body a reason to keep it. And muscle matters. The more muscle you maintain, the more calories your body burns throughout the entire day. That's one reason that strength training and protein become even more important after 40. You gotta lift and you gotta eat that protein. Aim to include a quality source of protein after every single meal, whether that's chicken, whether that's turkey, whether that's eggs, whether that's Greek yogurt, whether that's fish, lean beef. Protein shakes when needed. Get your high quality protein too. Then pair that protein with fiber, your veggies, your beans, your oats, fruit. Those foods help you stay full longer and support healthier blood sugar control. It's not about starving yourself. It's about feeding your body what it actually needs. Now here's the one that people love to argue with me about. Walking. Some people think if they're not completely exhausted, they're not burning fat. That's simply not true. You don't have to destroy yourself every single workout. A brisk 30 to 45-minute walk most days of the week is one of the most underrated things you can do for your health. Not stretching your body out. It gets you moving. It burns calories and it's easy to recover from. And the best workout is always the one you can keep doing consistently. You walk every day. Walk. And that's what produces results. Now let's go one step further. If you really want to change your body after 40, you have to lift weights. And no, you're not going to accidentally become a bodybuilder. Too many women think this. What strength training does is help preserve and build muscle. You don't get bulky and you don't look like a female Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's important because muscle supports your metabolism and helps you stay stronger as you age. You don't need to spend 2 hours in the gym. 45 minutes, 2 to 4 days each week, focus on movement like squats, presses, roads, and hinges. Learn good form and gradually get stronger. Form over everything. That's how you build a body that works for you instead of against you. Finally, let's talk about consistency. Everybody wants the perfect workout, perfect meal plan, perfect supplement, but the people who change their lives are not the ones who are perfect. They're the ones who keep showing up, even on the days they don't feel like it. There's plenty of days I go to the gym and I do not want to be there, but I do it, keep my mental right. You don't need to master all 5 habits tomorrow. Pick one and do it every day for a week, then add another. That's how real change happens. 1 habit becomes 2. 2 habits become 3. And before you know it, you build a lifestyle instead of chasing another quick fix. And here's what I want you to remember. Belly fat after 40 is not a life sentence. Your body does require a different approach than it did 20 years ago. Stop blaming yourself and start following a plan that actually makes sense for where you are today. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with somebody who's been frustrated trying to lose weight after 40. It's your boy Mo, and around here, we make fitness make sense. I'll see you in the next one.